Mic check. Say you want to be the man, but you never have a plan. Wasting time on stage, sing you to the sun, man. You just a bad man, and you waiting on the chance. You just a bad man, and you waiting on you want to be the man, but you never have a plan. Wasting time on stage, sing you to the sun, man. You just a bad man.
Welcome everybody. We are here again for another episode of the SIPTLK podcast. I'm over here down to my homie house. Cmal, what's going on, brother?
Oh, nothing but bro. Same old.
Yeah, man. You know I had to get you in there, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the top producers in the SIP, man. Hey, name your credentials, man. Tell them what you been doing, man.
Man, everything working. Man, about to drop the June to May 2. Sequel to June to May 1 that dropped right before the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
I had to wait on the heat till the pandemic go down so we could drop number 2. I wanted to give it to him raw.
Man, how was the pandemic for you, man? Did you learn more about yourself? Was you able to create more of a hustle in the pandemic, or did you just kind of go with the flow? What's going on?
Yeah, grind don't stop. Definitely had to be creative. I did get time to sit down and actually enjoy life. Mm-hmm. Did a lot of fishing. Didn't do much traveling as normal, which was fun because I got to actually enjoy home more.
Yeah. Ain't nothing like that, man. Cause you know at first we was kind of moving along. You know, you never was at home, just work. And by the time you get home, you're tired. Now you gotta stay home because you can't go to work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, first off, I like to check on your mental, man. Let's see where you at. Where you rate yourself from 1 to 10. 1 being very bad, 10 being on top of the world.
I would say now I'm a 10.
10?
I done seen 1. I done seen -2. I done seen it all. But I think now, life does have ups and downs. But at this very moment, I would probably say I'm a 10.
You're a 10.
I'm living how I want to live.
Yeah. Since I made it through that rain, man, I'm probably about a 8.5 now, pushing to a 9. I was a 7.5 driving in that rain. I'm like, man, shoot. Hey, but we made it though, man. Now we get to make history, bro.
No doubt.
All right, we're gonna start it out, man. I like to do this thing that I recently just started. Called Rapid 5. I'm gonna ask 5 questions. We give quick answers to each one. So let's see where you at. It's kind of just a little set the parameters up. Little something. All right, we'll start it out. It's gonna be your all-time favorite question: clear liquor or brown?
Brown.
Y'all know that first question was a shot. I'm always messing with bygones. So you say brown, right?
Brown.
All right. So, are you more of a change the world guy, or are you more of a mind my own business? Let me just adapt to my surroundings.
Definitely change the world.
You change the world guy.
Yeah.
All right. $5 million in cash, or spend a day shadowing Elon Musk.
That's a hard one. I'm gonna go with 5 mil.
Go ahead and just take the money.
Yeah, I can turn that into something.
I don't know, man. I might have to sit with old Elon because he's gonna teach me how to make generational wealth. So, all right, it's gonna be a little tricky one. Your kids, once they turn 18, they get to be rich for life. They ain't gotta worry about nothing else. But you gotta give up a sense. What sense would you give up?
I would give up my sense of taste.
Ooh. So you can't enjoy food no more?
Yeah, we don't need food. Who needs it? We don't need food.
Hey, what if the food's full, man? Like, what if the wings ain't? What? Oh,
man,
no.
The way we going, there ain't gonna be no more food.
Man, crazy, man. All right, would you rather have a loud neighbor who always creating noise, or a nosy neighbor every time you turn around? They out there looking at you, you see them peeping through the blinds and calling the police on you when you're doing something.
Ooh, I got both right now.
Ooh,
I got both.
so you got it tough.
Yeah, I got them. They surrounded me.
What would you prefer?
I would prefer the loud one.
Loud one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cause the nosy neighbor gonna tell what they think going on with you.
True that. They get annoying too.
Most of the time they gonna be wrong.
All right, man. So I like to go back to the beginning, man. Take me back to your early childhood, man. How was it growing up?
I was growing up to the age of 7. It was just me, my mom, and my grandma. We stayed across town in Coldwater, from where I'm at now. After age 7, my grandma died, so it was just me and my mom till I was 13. Then she passed away. But it was I had a very different childhood. I didn't really go many places. We had a big yard, so
Okay.
I did make the best of it.
Oh yeah, okay. So you played a lot in the yard and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What was it like with Granny, man? What do you remember? You say she passed when you were 7.
Yeah.
What do you remember about her?
She was a farmer. We would work her garden every year. In the fall, we would preserve whatever was left. She was heavy on church, so we went to church every Sunday. She was a cook. I mean, she was a real old school granny. She was 84 when she died, so she would have been like 100 now.
Oh yeah, she lived a good life.
Oh yeah.
Before you can't complain about that, boy.
Oh yeah.
So tell me about your moms, man.
She was a traveling nurse up until she had a stroke when she was 40. And after that, she was disabled at the house, so I got to see her every day. She wasn't very mobile after that, but before that, she was a mover. She was always on the go.
Okay.
Kind of like me now.
Yeah. you got it honest then.
Yeah.
So what type of kid was you growing up, man? Was you more of an introvert or extrovert?
I don't know. I mean, my actions were extrovert, but the way everybody describes me, I was introvert. But I was always into something, always playing, always running, busy. Typical little country kid.
Kids, mud pies and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Making fires. I almost burned down the house when I was little.
What you do? Oh, you gotta tell me about that. What you do?
Well, I used to see my grandma light the heater, and we had one of them wood burning heaters. So I took some piece of paper, I went over to the stove, lit the paper, and tried to take it into the other room where the heater was. And by the time I got in there, the fire was about this little down to my hand. So I dropped it.
Oh.
And it blazed up on the floor, so I ran outside and got everybody. And I got like 3 whoopings that day.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Boy, man, you could. Ooh, see, man. Alright, I'm glad. Thank God you ain't do more damage. Alright, so let's talk about school now, man. What do you remember about school? What school did you go to first of all?
Up to 5th grade, I went to Coldwater, and then I went to Senatobia from 6th all the way to high school. Graduated from there, and I don't remember much. I was an undergraduate. I went to Northwest, played the drums.
Yeah.
Then I went to Ole Miss, Hotty Toddy. Graduated from there in 2014.
Okay, man. So when we talk about the band, man, hey, you gotta tell me about the band. What made you want to get into the band?
I don't know. I always liked music. Growing up in the Baptist church, music was a big thing of church. Yeah, it was half a church.
Yeah. Real.
So that kind of motivated me when I was in the 6th grade to get in beginner band and play the drums, and it just went on from there.
So that's kind of where it started. Your love for the music started in the beginning.
Yeah.
You ever get in trouble playing?
Oh yeah, yeah, beating on the disc, all that, with the pencils. Yeah, I went through all that.
Was you a two? See, I was always a one. I like the one pencil. I'm a one pencil guy. Unless you're doing Nook if you book. Then you had to have two pencils because that little hi-hat come in, book, if you book.
It depends on the rapper. It depends on the teacher too. Cause I can sneak one pencil away, but if I get to doing two, it's
a little
I'll see it.
Oh man, you got any teachers that you still keep up with or had influence on you in school that you still remember?
That's a hard one. I got a lot of them.
Oh, you do that.
My band teacher was my number one, Mr. West. He was a phenomenal drummer. He played drum corps. He came to Senatobia when I was in high school and basically took me under his wing and taught me everything that I know. And he's at Lafayette now.
What's his name? I work at Lafayette.
West.
Mr. West. What building is he in, Lafayette?
High school band. He's the head director.
I have to check because I want to. Yeah.
Yep.
That's where I work at now.
That's my guy there. He taught me everything I know.
Dang, man. Shout out to him, man. You created a monster, man.
Oh yeah.
All right. You know the movie Drumline. What's their little phrase? One band, one sound. But forget all that. Tell me what sound you think is most important in the band. What do you think is the most important element?
Man, the bass.
Bass?
I think the bass drum. I played bass drum at the beginning, and I didn't play it no more. I played the quads, but the bass drum is most definitely the most important part of the band.
Now that you say that, now I'm thinking about the movie now. You remember that dude?
Yeah.
He's doing that little thing. He's like, man, you ain't got no rhythm, man.
I'm hitting it. Yeah.
You gotta feel the drum.
Yeah.
Oh man, boy, the worst part though when they come over there, the dude come. You already know what that meant. Lost you didn't drop. Oh man, that's so funny, yeah. Bro. All right, so matriculating from high school to college life. Tell me, like, what was the differences? Like, what was the kind of the wake up calls of that?
You mean music? Or?
No. Oh, well, my bad. I'm talking about like school wise, like life, like leaving high school and then going to college, like how life changed for you.
Yeah. So I mean, it was business as usual. I was raised by my uncle Vernon Jackson when my mom died, and he kind of lit the fire under me that education was really, really important. I mean, all his kids graduated, PhDs. He was a known educator in the area, so I felt like I didn't have no choice but to succeed. Yeah, you know, in school. So I didn't want to let nobody down. So it was business.
Okay, so yeah, that leads me to this question. So was college something that you wanted to do, or does it feel like something that you had an obligation that you had to do since your influences?
At first, it never even crossed my mind. I didn't want to do school, but with the music, it was a free ride. Yeah. So I couldn't turn that down.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? And like I said, it was expected, so I didn't want to let nobody down. And I had this opportunity to continue playing music, what I love to do. Yeah. And I took it and ran with it.
Okay. All right. Well, now we talking about the band and stuff. Tell me about one of your favorite shows or performances that y'all had. Like, what was one of your favorites? No matter when it was, high school, college. What was kind of your favorite time?
I would say Ole Miss Egg Bowl when we went to Starkville.
What year was that? Was that 2012? Was you in college?
It was either 11 or 12. Yeah. and it was raining. It was cold.
Ooh.
It was everything that a person wouldn't want it to be. It was that. And after the game, we was marching back to the truck, and somebody threw a beer at me. Threw a beer.
Oh,
so the only thing I had was my drumsticks. So I seen him over there. Yeah. So I was like, and it actually hit him, and it hit boop. And everybody said, ooh. So then we had to take out running.
Shoot ya.
So I don't know what the statute of limitations is, because this is the first time I've talked about this to anybody.
Oh man.
Except for the people on the drum line.
Yeah, this is just a hypothetical question. This actually didn't happen.
Yeah,
you know,
this is
just
fake.
You know,
it's not real.
Man, I can just imagine just getting hit with a drum. That probably was the first time it ever happened to him too.
Oh yeah, he ain't doing no more problems.
All right, 2013, man. You get blessed with your firstborn. We'll see CJ.
Yeah.
Man, tell me about that, man. Tell me about the emotions becoming a first-time father, man.
Man, that was like instantly the best feeling, the strongest piece of love that I've ever felt.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, you know now.
Oh, yeah, I know now.
It's hard to explain, man.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like, I'm gonna protect this with my life.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of love. So.
Yeah, I do know, man, because you remember I used to talk to you about. I used to ask, I was like, man, I can't wait. You like, oh, bro, you'll get there, man.
Yeah.
You'll. Because I used to ask you stuff when I had going on with my child. I be asking you, like, bro, what did you do when this happened, bro?
What I like, nothing. Let them do it.
All right, but CJ, man, growing up as the the first one, how was it hard for you to keep from spoiling them? Like, how did you? Was you just like there, just own it, or did somebody tell you, man, ease up, hold on, he gonna be all right?
Well, I mean, him, he's got a very, very different life, and his support system was really what spoiled him a lot.
Yeah.
But thank God for everybody that's helped raise him. But yeah, it was hard for me to decide, no, I'm not gonna spoil him.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I kind of spoil him sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's only natural though, man. Then unfortunately, man, shortly after he was born, his mother had passed. Crystalline.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, Crystalline. His mother had passed. And, tell me about the emotions of that during that time, man. What was you going through?
Well, trying to juggle, the love of your firstborn, and then you lose the love of your life. I was all over the place.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to. Coping with it wasn't even on my mind. It was just, I got to take care of this baby.
Yeah.
So I honestly didn't grieve until the pandemic.
Really, this time?
Yep.
So you hadn't really grieved about it until 2020, bro?
Man, it was grind mode.
Wow.
It was grind mode.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what caused that final pushing you to finally face the reality of it and grieve about it?
Sitting at the house.
So you just had time to just think about everything?
I really put it into perspective. I really thought about, what she was to me, what he is to me, and really just broke down some, put myself back together, reinvented myself, found my new voice, just recreated myself.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I did, and now that you were saying that, man, when the music was coming out, I did hear a difference in you. Now it actually makes sense to me now.
Yeah.
Man, that's deep though, bro. Do you still I remember you and Brown was attending the the lupus awareness things. Do you still do events like that? Do you still keep up with that?
It's mostly just donation now.
Donation now.
Everything's so different now.
Man.
it's kind of hard to keep up with anything. So no on the attendance, but yes,
you still contribute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, R.P. to her, man. She left you with a blessing.
Oh yeah.
And now you got another blessing too, man.
Oh yeah.
So tell me how, now having 2 sons, man, how does that change your life, man?
It didn't really change. It got better, you know, because I used my parenting that I learned with CJ, and I used that on Brody, and he's fortunate to have his mother here, so
yeah,
it's not as grind. You know, I can actually love on him more.
Yeah.
And, you know, be an actual father and not father and mother.
Yeah. I got you on that, man. I understand that. Is it tough, like, trying to love them, or are you able to love them the same, or does it kind of get a little difficult because you know one's in a totally different situation than the other one is?
Most definitely. Brody gets a whole different dad. CJ he might come in from school from 3 to 6, I'm acting like dad, and from 6 to 8, I'm talking to him like a mom. You know, just don't know what he gonna get.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, that's so hard, man. I salute you, bro. I promise you I do, man. You did, man. You doing your thing, bro. You taking care of business, raising your boys up. They got their pops in their lives. You take,
oh yeah.
Man, I know she looking down. She proud of you, man. You did good, bro. You
Appreciate it.
Hey, don't ever feel like you can't do it or feel like you're a failure or anything like that, bro. 'Cause you here.
Appreciate it, man.
That'd be the most important thing, just being here, bro.
Yeah.
Cause it's folks that got both of their parents alive and can't even get the time of day from either one of them.
Yeah.
So, hey, salute you for that, bro.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it.
All right, so now we got to get into this music, man. Besides the band, how did you get started into music production?
That happened after my mom passed. I had a raggedy computer. I had a set of headphones that they used to use in school to teach the ears. They go boop. One side worked, so I had them, and I went online and found Fruity Loops, and I just started making beats with that. You know, it took me 6 years to learn how to use their program, you know, in a way that would make money.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was all just self-care.
Hold on, time out though. I just thought about it. It just rang in my head. You said you went online and got the real
demo.
So that mean, you went on.
Yeah,
my bad. I heard
demo.
you wrong. I thought you said you went online and purchased. I listened. I heard that wrong. My
I was
bad.
like 13, 14.
I was like, wait a minute, you don't know my struggle. I was gonna stop the interview. Like, you don't know my struggle, man. You ain't no demo guy, man.
Yeah,
you remember on Space Jam when Charles Barkley lost his powers and he walked up in there trying to hoop. Man, this ain't no Charles Barkley. I was gonna be you, man. You just a wannabe, man. No, man, I'm just talking, man. Man, they don't, man. For people who don't understand what we talking about, man, the FL Studio demo version, man. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
That's like one of the struggles. What you would say? Tell her what you would say.
Man, it's got to be for self-care because you can't get nothing else out of it.
Man.
Yeah, you just in the moment. As soon as you close it, it's gone.
Oh, it's over with.
It's gone.
But man, if knowing what I know today, man, I would have made a whole lot of use out of the demo version because I would have been rendering down all type of stuff.
Yep.
I had a whole bunch of MP3s lined up, man.
Yep. That's how I started, man. The rendering out MP3s.
Oh man. Okay, what other programs do you use to make music besides FL Studio?
Of course, Pro Tools, Logic, Reason, Ableton. As far as synthesizers and stuff, I use Nexus. I'm the Spirit of Normal, Contact. I've gotten into using Arcade and Splice. They that's the GOAT.
That's where it's
right
at.
now.
For real. I know about arcade. I don't know too much about Splice though.
Yeah, Splice is like arcade on crack.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh wee. I need to look into that then.
Oh yeah, it's got some stuff in it.
All right, when you in the mode of making music, man, like just say one day you just like, man, I want to make some music. What's your process behind doing it? Like, how do you get yourself started?
I don't really have a process. I just have what I'm feeling at the moment.
Just go in and just start playing.
Yep. I just go in and whatever is on my heart, I try to let it come out. You know, it's still self-care. It's all for my mental.
Yeah. I understand that. Man, you ever what do you do when you have cause I do it all the time. I have producer block. How do you get out of producer block, bro?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't try to force it, because if I just force myself to make a beat, it ain't gonna be what I want it to be.
Okay.
So I just let it roll on through.
Just let it
ride.
ride.
Go fishing, go riding, just not think about music for a while.
Okay, that's a good. All right, so I consider you a great, because like I said, you one of the top producers in the civil. I don't care what nobody say. So like with greats, if you notice, like in sports, they don't thrive off of somebody saying, "Hey man, you're doing a great job, buddy. You got a bumping beat." They, you know. Or they don't be like Jordan. They be like, Jordan, man, you cold, bro. Jordan don't feed off that. They feed off that negativity. They feed off somebody telling them they can't do something. So you like that? Would you rather somebody come to you and be like, because I'm gonna, I always tell you, man, but that be fire. Does that make you more happy of me saying that be fire, or somebody being like, man, I don't really mess with his beats like that?
Yeah, most definitely with me. I'm so different. When it comes to that, I would rather somebody tell me, you're doing a good job.
Oh, okay.
I like to see people happy.
Yeah.
You can tell on Facebook, man. All this for entertainment and making other people happy makes me happy.
Okay. So you don't get drive off of what others.
Nah, I ain't worried about that.
Okay.
I
negativity.
Never worried about that.
All right. Yeah, you a little different. All right, give me your Mount Rushmore producers, man. Who your top 4?
Local or?
Oh, it don't matter. Just whoever's top 4 in talent that you think.
I'm gonna have to say K-Shun.
Oh man.
We have to say K-Shun.
We just stop the interview right now, man.
Let's stop it. Cut. I'm gonna do 2 Mount Rushmores.
Yeah. Do a local one and then do a industry one.
So K-Shun, I got DeMarcus. Okay. How many do I get? 4.
4. Yep.
Okay.
Mount Rush.
JP. Now I gotta save this one for a real good. Let me see. Dang. Woo.
A little tough, ain't it?
Yeah. I ain't put myself up there, did it?
Nope. You put yourself in there.
I put myself up there. I do that.
Man, wait. Okay, so you put me on the list, man. What do you like about my tracks, man? Like what sets me out there?
Man, the same thing I like about mine. They're different. It's not just, man, you heard that new trap beat K-Shun did, and I don't get a thrill out of trap music. I do it because of business.
Yeah, that's what they want.
When I hear something that me, you, JP, DeMarcus put on Facebook or anywhere, it's gonna be different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh man, Drexler Hassel.
Ooh, aye.
Playboy Cash. We gotta put another one on there.
Throw it on there, man. Show Mount Rushmore.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do the industry one, like the well knowns now.
Okay, let's go with Jetson.
Who?
Jetson, dude that did The Baby.
Oh, okay.
Producer. Zaytoven.
Good one.
Johnny Giuliano was one of my biggest inspirations.
Yeah.
And Timberland.
Damn, man. Yeah. Man. I it's crazy because like when you're talking about somebody who has like an extreme talent, people don't understand, like with talent, most of the time there's a darkness behind being good at something, because they pulling from a place. Tim got all these, he got these demons, man. And is that like that with you? Do you pull from places?
Most definitely.
Like, I'm talking about dark places.
Yeah, very dark, man. Half of my life was dark. But nobody sees it because I release it into my music.
Sure don't. You sure right. I was just telling you earlier, I was like, man, I ain't never seen you get mad before. I don't think the dude gets mad.
If I get mad, I'm coming in here, I'm shutting the light off, and I'm gonna just lock myself in until I figure it out.
I wish it was that simple. Let me try to get mad. You know what, honey? I'm going to make a beat.
Yeah.
She coming to make a beat too.
Yeah, we making beats then.
We making beats. Man, oh my goodness, man, that's so funny. All right, let's tell me about the music though, man. Do you think music is in a good place right now?
In my world it is. It's about what you listen to.
Yeah.
A lot of people choose to listen to the music that dumbifies the world.
Yeah.
That's what's popping right now. So I wouldn't say that music's in a bad place. I think people are in a bad place.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. But I don't know, man. I'm thinking from a producer standpoint. Yeah, let me ask you that, man. Have you ever like been making some music or made some stuff way back when, or sampled some or anything like that, and then you hear it today and you like, damn, I made something like that way back?
Yep, all the time. I'm like, who been on my computer?
Don't it make you mad, man? Like, and then don't nobody believe you.
Yeah.
Nobody, when you tell them, they be like, bro, I sampled that like 2 years ago or whatever.
I let them hear it.
Oh, you still back?
I still have them. I let them hear it.
My computers, the mother been broke down by that time. I've been had me a whole new set of problems on the computer. That be long gone. Oh man. Yeah. That's funny. Okay, you was talking earlier about Facebook, man. How you was talking about the music being entertainment. Facebook is entertainment to you too.
Yeah.
Explain to people, man, what's the difference. The reason why I'm asking is because I remember one time, I don't forget what it was. Somebody got to real deal arguing with you on Facebook about something. And that was like the time I was like, I ain't never seen Chris type in a whole mess. I'm like, man, but that ain't how he is though, man. Tell people what's the difference between Facebook and reality, bro.
Man, it's a whole nother world. I mean, it's like you're putting yourself in what they have now they call the metaverse. So on Facebook, you're not putting your body in the metaverse. You're putting whatever you want to put in there. It might not necessarily be what you believe, but you can be who you want to be on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be funny, you could be sad, you could be depressed, and I choose to be funny and happy.
A lot of folks don't be liking that, man, especially with certain issues, because you'll crack a joke pretty quick.
I don't care about nothing. Nothing is off limits. That's a whole nother world. Man,
it's so funny, bro. People take social media a little bit too serious, man.
Too serious.
And man, I just got, never mind. You know what? I say that. I don't even want to talk about that right now. Facebook just did to me. But never mind. Anyway, we'll talk back more about life, man. Cause I know you're a happy person all the time, but I know there's some things in life. I know it's gotta be some things in life that you wish you could have corrected, like made the best. Like, what's some mistakes you made in the past that you wish that you can go back and correct?
I can't think of anything that I regret. I believe everything is about timing. The right time and the right place can turn anything into a good decision. It can flip anything into being a positive, just the way you look at it.
Man, I've had people tell me that a few times, bro. Man, what's y'all thought process like that? How do you get to that place, man? I'm trying to get there, man. I'm always thinking about stuff that I've done wrong back in the day or whatever. And just kind of looking where I'm at now, just hating that I'm in this position. How do you get there, man?
I mean, who's to judge if it's wrong or not? I never met God. God is within you, so you decide what's wrong. I mean,
all right, man. I see you, man. All right, today time, man. What drives you, man, today to be the best version of yourself?
knowing that you don't know when your last day is on this earth. You know, so I take advantage of every opportunity that is sent my way.
So
and these kids, they greedy. They greedy. They're
like huh?
These kids.
How old are they, man?
CJ's 9 and Brody's 2.
CJ about to be a 10.
Yep.
And Brody's 2. Man. Time getting, man. I know you be thinking, shoot, the older they get, the older I get. So
man, yeah.
And then they got, where they get that hair from, bro? Tell where they get that hair. Them jokers got some good hair, man.
Shoot, me.
Negro, please. Where did you get your hair from?
I don't know. Troy Polamalu or somebody. I don't know. Samoans.
Oh man. What are you? So you got? Do you have what is it? Indian or you got some white in you?
I don't know. That's the funny part. I don't know my dad, so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I am. I know my mom is black, but I don't know my dad.
So man, I wish I would have known that earlier in the interview, man. See, not knowing your dad, how did you learn how did you learn what to do, how to be a father? Most people that grow up without dads, man, they either gonna go way left or way right. There ain't no in between when you ain't got no dad.
My uncles, I got great people to look up to. I got my uncles, Uncle Junior, Uncle Morris, Uncle D, which is Uncle D, the one that raised me.
Yeah.
And then I got my cousin Cedric. I got my cousin Ken. You know, they're all great fathers, and I had that to look up to.
Oh yeah, that's always good. So you got a pretty big family, then.
Oh yeah.
You talking about a lot of folks, man. You know, uncle this, uncle cousin, this brother, sister, mama, dad. Stop,
yeah, man.
Stop, Keontae. I'm thinking about songs and stuff. Oh man. All right, man. My last question for you, man. What's the end game, man? How you want to be remembered leaving this earth, man?
Positive, funny, great at music, obviously. Great father, good friend, hard worker.
Yeah, that's a good way to go, boy. What you finna say? You finna say something?
Oh no, I'm all out.
So you sure you ain't gonna have no women coming down? No baby mamas?
I don't know. I mean, you never know.
You go to the funeral, boys. You always have about 5 baby mamas coming in now.
Especially with this new law they got. You never know, man.
Ooh, man, that's a tough one, man. That is a real tough situation right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot girl summer.
I try to stay away from that because I'm not a woman, so I can't. I try not to. I don't know, man. What?
I don't know, man. That's on them. That's on them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one right there. Like, man, I appreciate you tuning in to the podcast, man. I appreciate you allowing me to come in here and
no doubt,
interview
brother.
you, man. This was fun for me, man. Learned a lot. I didn't know. Yeah, it's hard. It's like, man, you gotta put a jack in that box and make him open up. He don't like talking too much. Boy.
Yeah, man. This is my tell all. I'm ready to tell my story.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna have folks tuning in to this, man.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Check this episode out. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. We out.
Give me that loyalty, you get a ring. You be the guitar and I be the string. Chasing the dream like Martin the King. Still in the water like I'm in the stream. Fumbling federal, feeding the fiend. Bargaining bell on the back of the day. The man, but you never have a plan. Wasting time on stage. Sing you to the sun, man. You just a bad man. And you waiting on the chance. You just a bad man. And you waiting on you want to be the man. But you never